What's up, guys? Josh slash bit of everything slash Draco Aurata here, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that bit of a bank sale, G sleigh tab, whatchamacallit sort of thing, and yeah, so I'm on my way to start my next sleigh task, which is, I believe, yep, Griffalaroo's, and I thought I would just quickly show you this. So this is, I believe, 9 Cresbots in my pet house at the moment. I'm not sure who has the most Cresbots in RuneScape, but I think I'm almost a contender at this point, and that's not through deliberate collecting. I just, as I slay, I go and deposit it in my house. So that's the trick to getting multiples if you do so desire. So, these type of videos usually attract a lot of new viewers, because I think on the whole, people kind of want to see those sleigh tabs, which is why I recorded that that sleigh tab video. Even though it wasn't one of my better ones, it was a bit less than average. I just felt I needed to get rid of it because I had a critical shortage of space, because I really need to delete a lot of items from my bank, especially I have every skill cape in there, which is not good for bank space, obviously. But yeah, so I hope if you've just seen my video and this is the first video of mine that you have seen, I hope you'll consider sticking around on my road to 200 million Slayer experience. So before I get into the little tips and tricks and whatnot, I want to quickly go over the Slay gains that I've gotten today, which, to be honest, have been a bit disappointing because I haven't played as much as I usually do. Still more than average, or maybe I should, but it was one of those days where I just had a bit more to do outside of RuneScape, and I kept on getting pulled away for various things, lack of consistency and all that. But I think for the time that I did play, I did get some decent gains. But anyway, so to start it off, if you're not looking at the screen, I got 4.2 million overall XP, 1.8 million of that being magic, and 1.05 million of that being Slayer. By the time this video was on YouTube, I probably would have gotten 1.1, maybe 1.2 mil today, but I'm not so sure either way. Of course, I am a 200 million attack. If this is your first time watching, I got pretty much all of that through Slayer. 139 million Constitution XP. I guess we can just overall say it is because it's so close. 124.4 mil Magic XP, and 161.2 million Slayer XP, rounding up a little, because why not? That's what it's going to be by the time you guys see it anyway. So overall, not too shabby, it's going along well, and 1.26 billion overall experience. I'm doing kind of well in rankings at the moment. I believe I'm rank 540 for overall, and for Slayer I am rank 45. So I am on the second page of Slayer. I can't get any higher because too many people have 200 mil, which is very disappointing, but I should have got it sooner. I've enjoyed it anyway. So a lot has changed in RuneScape since the last video. Of course, for Slayer, one of the big things, if you're looking to profit, which big thing about my Slay tab videos is that's the profit you make when you really don't go out of your way to make any money at all. I don't really do any cash making Slay tasks usually, and I did do something unusual in that lot of XP, in that I actually used notepaper on some of the Eret bones to test out how much slower it is, and I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as just using a bone crusher on them, so that won't happen again. But yeah, you can make a lot of money. But with Abbey Demon Tasks and Black Demon Tasks, holy crap, they have made it very profitable. If you didn't see, I got a Abyssal Wand, and I literally got that just before I filmed the video, or recorded the video rather, and I've been slaying them since the update occurred, so maybe 2 weeks, and in all that time I've only got the one thing on this day, so that was kind of a sign from Almighty Allah that okay, that's a bad joke. This is a sign that I should have made this video. So besides that, personally I have fully upgraded my Slayer helm to the level 70 version, or the Mighty Slayer helmet, and I got the upgrade to put rings onto my helmet. And I want to quickly say as my first tip to definitely get the ring upgrade where you can put the rings onto the helmet, as you'll save two spots in your inventory, and you'll obviously never forget the those rings, as they'll be on your helmet at all times. And what you can do is, if you can see how my action bar is set up like this, I have it so I've got every ability that I'll need, so I'm not suffering on damage. There is really nothing more I can put on except maybe a few ultimates, but I really don't recommend using ultimates for Slayer, as I think it's very ineffective. But anyway, yeah. And at the very end, I've got the Slayer helmet put onto the action bar, which of course to do, you just unequip it, put it in your inventory, and you can just drag it on like that. Too easy, but a surprisingly large amount of people did not know when I told them that I put it there, that it was possible to put it on there. And as the Slayer helmet's first option is to check your kills left, it's very simple just to press that key and you'll instantly know how many you have left. So if you're one of those type of Slayers who is trying to consistently check how many he has left to see how he is going on time, or she, rather, sorry. This makes it easier, especially for me, because I've got this final key set to my 1 as my keybind, so I can just press 1 as I walk, and just like that, I can see how many I have left. I think this is probably the best update you can have from buying from Curadel's learning abilities thing. With the Mighty Slayer helm upgrade, I do think it's fairly good. You get a decent chunk of HP that you otherwise wouldn't have had, and you get 1.5% extra accuracy and damage boost, which I believe the Slayer helmet does. And with that, I think it's worth it if you're going for post 99 Slayer goals. Unless you do a lot of tasks, which you probably shouldn't be doing, and you have a lot of Slay points, because otherwise, before 99 Slayer, you're probably not going to have enough points to spend for all these upgrades without sacrificing and doing a lot of shitty tasks. And the amount of time you'll save from just doing the best tasks and using your points to skip far outweighs any benefit this 1.5% damage boost is going to give you, or accuracy boost rather. I think it might be both, but anyway. So overall with that, I would just really recommend you only use it for you only get this upgrade if you're going for post 99 XP, or you have a lot from before EOC and you could skip less tasks. But overall, definitely get the ring update for your Slayer helm, and consider the damage one as extremely optional and probably not worth it if you're not going for a lot more XP after level 99. Another tip I can give is to kill these Grifflaroos, is to make sure you're always getting them hit before you use any more abilities, because, as anyone who has ever slayed these will know, they have a very annoying tendency to jump around, and that can interrupt your ability and kind of waste it if you're not careful. You see, I'm always trying to make sure I'm hitting them, and the familiar is very useful here. Even though he can't damage them at all, he can hit them that first time, and the big goal is to make sure they've got that one hit done on them, and to always be able to do your abilities at the right time without wasting anything. Besides that, guys, I have my Slayer spreadsheet, which I'm going to put in the description. I've put it on RS Reddit before, and I probably should have mentioned it in the last video that I made, but it does need to have a bit of improvements, some new monsters put in, particularly greater demons, and there's one other thing that I need to do. But besides that, you'll see that in the description box below. I'll update that a bit, and thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.